Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Arnimane, and welcome to another episode of my top 5. And this week we're gonna do a little Pokemon-related one. So of course I've thrown up some Pokemon Showdown gameplay for you guys to watch and enjoy. This is my UU team, and I'm having a lot of fun with this UU team, as I said before. But anyways, we're gonna move on to this week's top 5, which is going to be my top 5 favorite Pokemon. I guess updated version 2, whatever, after 6th gen, blah 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 version. So now that the 6th gen is out, all new Pokemon came out, and I've been getting into competitive battling. So my list has kind of been updated drastically. A lot of the Pokemon that I liked in my original favorite Pokemon listing is pretty much not there. I don't think there's a single one. I think. I can't remember. But if you missed that episode, of course, I'll link it down in the description below for you guys all to watch and enjoy. But without further ado, let's get on to our top 5, or I guess my top 5 favorite Pokemon after 6th Gen has come out. Version 2. Starting off this week's list, coming in at number 5 is Clawritzer. Now, when I first saw Clawritzer, it seemed to me like he was like, I guess, the new Crawdont with a more Kingler design, that oversized claw. And I didn't like him because I just felt like, at first glance, I didn't like him because I felt like he was just another, play off of previous generations. So I didn't really like him, but I was like, I wanted to use a 6th gen team when I played through my X version. So I picked up Clawitzer as my water type, and ever since then, I fell in love with this guy. This guy is a bulky sweeper. He has high defense, high special defense, and high special attack, and he's able to sweep dragons and sweep rock and ground types and fire types with no problem. He is, like I said, his special attack is super fucking high, like 350 or something like that. Insanely high. The only downfall about him is his speed. His speed is horrible, which is probably why he's number 5 on our list this week. Also because I was able to list off the other 4 Pokemon with ease, and I knew exactly what I liked about them, what I didn't like about them. But I couldn't find that 5th Pokemon, so I'm just gonna slide Clawitzer in here at number 5 for that reason. But the main reason why I do love him though is because, one, he has a diverse move set, and 2, his ability. I think it's called Mega Launcher. I don't know, but it's the one that boost up Pulse and Aura type moves. So Water Pulse, Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse, which he all learns. He learns all of them. So he becomes a very viable Pokemon to use on your team because he has such a diverse move set that will allow you to sweep other Pokemon that are weak to those types. Like I said, I used him in my X playthrough, and he just swept the Elite Four, the Fire one, and the Gym one, or the Dragon one, and he just destroyed them. So, yeah, that's why he's number 5. So let's carry on with the rest of our list. Next on our list, coming in at number 4, is Chandelure. There are 2 things that I love about Chandelure. And the first thing is its typing. Just having a ghost, I want to say scary typings, more or less, combined like that, the ghost and the fire, really just makes that Pokemon, I guess, look scarier, more intimidating than it really is. But I think the typing is well complemented, and it's unique. That's the one thing that I like about my teams, is having a team that is unique in its typing or unique in its battle experience. And that's exactly what he is. Not only is he unique in his typing, I think he's the only one that's in this game that is Ghost Fire, I think. I'm pretty sure. But not only that, his playstyle is kind of unique too. I'm pretty sure, no, well, there might be another Pokemon that does the same thing, but I love him being a special sweeper, using like Fire Blast or Flamethrower, whatever you choose, and then using Substitute and Pain Split to help, bring down the enemy's team, get your health back up, and all that stuff. So I really have fun. I find Chandelure is one of those competitive Pokemon that you have on your team just to have fun with, and that's what I really love about Chandelure. But let's move on to the next one. Coming in at number 3 is Talonflame. Talon fucking Flame. I do love me some fire type Pokemon, and making it a flying type on top of that is absolutely amazing. But the one thing that I love about Talonflame is its hidden ability, which is Gale Wings. Gale Wings gives gives priority to all flying type moves. So Brave Bird, Roost, those kind of moves will always attack first, unless of course the other person's using a priority move and outspeed you or whatever. But anyways, because of this guy, you combo all that with a bulk up, this guy becomes a huge sweeper. He's kind of frailish, but nonetheless, if you're able to, get your Brave Birds off, get your Flare Blitz off, and then Roost to heal up, this guy becomes a monster. He can sweep like a madman. So that's why I love Talonflame. Talonflame has come in clutch so many times with his priority Brave Bird, or even priority Roost to help save his fucking ass sometimes. And then, like I said, it all comes together if you set up with him using bulk up, raising his attack and defense. This guy is a monster. And yes, I know a lot of the Pokemon on this list is probably going to be judgmented based on competitive battling, because that's what I've been getting into. But anyways, without further ado, let's move on to number 2. As I said earlier, I absolutely love using unique Pokemon, and that is why Aegislash, or Aegislash, however you want to pronounce it, is number 2 on our list. Not only is he the first ever Ghost Steel type Pokemon, which is unique all by its own, but he has a very unique battle style. When you send him out, he comes out in defensive form, so he has high defense, high special defense. And once you use an attacking move, he switches into his sword stance or his attacking stance, whatever you want to call it, which then his attack and defense stats is switch, which become fucking amazing. And then of course you can switch back into defense form by using King Shield, which is actually really fun to use when you're up against another physical attacker, because you can use King Shield to lower the opponent's attack down by 1 level, which, like I said, it's fun to, I guess, troll around with, but what I really love about using him is he can be a huge sweeper for your team. If you manage to set up with at least 3 sword dances, you can just sweep his fucking team, no questions asked. Even a Mega Garchomp, 3 sword dances will take out a Mega Garchomp in 1 shot, which I fucking love, because I used to hate Garchomps until I fucking started using Aegislash. I still hate T-Tar though, fuck you T-Tar. But anyways, and that's why he's number 2 on our list, because he can just fucking sweep everything. You want to know what I named my Aegislash? Genocide. And coming in at number 1 is Roserade. And Roserade, I love Roserade because I guess he's kind of diverse in the way you can play him. You can play him super defensive, or you can play him as just a special sweeper, like a nice fast special sweeper. I like to use mine as a defensive, kind of sort of somewhat sweeper, but nonetheless, you can use him to set up spikes. You can use him to just sweep an entire team. I like to use mine in defensive, not necessarily setting up hazards, but just to be able to take a Fire Blast. My Roserade can take an invested stab Fire Blast like a fucking champion. And that's one of the reasons why I absolutely love Roserade. But also, not only that, but because his special attack is uninvested, it's pretty high by itself. I'm able to take out a lot of Pokemon that people wouldn't expect me to. For example, like I was able to take out Xerneas using Sludge Bomb. Not a lot of people saw that coming when I was battling them online. And not only that, he's great for taking out T-Tar. He's great for taking out Garchomp with his not only his Giga Drain or whatever you choose to use as your grass move, but like coming up against Garchomp, I can use Dazzling Gleam, which a lot of people don't expect. They switch into their dragon type or whatever, and like, oh, I'm just gonna fire blast this motherfucker. But if I outspeed you and I hit you with Dazzling Gleam, you're done. Especially if your typing is Dark Dragon, High Dragon. Just throwing that out there. but the one thing that I do love about Roserade, probably the number 1 thing I love about Roserade, is Roserade looks like a superhero. She has a cape going on. She has a mask, and who wouldn't want to be destroyed by a superhero? But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my list of my top 5 favorite Pokemon after 6th Gen has come out. List number 2, V2. I'm pretty sure there's going to be V3 coming out probably in a couple months or so. And who knows what else I will do along the sides of Pokemon when it comes to my top 5. I do plan on doing other things like, my top 5 favorite Gen, or 6th Gen Pokemon and 5th Gen Pokemon and stuff like that. But I will be going back to Call of Duty Black Ops, my top 5 stuff next week. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, stay dirty.